born in Idah. My fathers were born in Idah. There are places in Idah that signify of Idoma people that live in Idah. We have Kwara Idah, but there's no place in Idah that signifies early settlements of Igbo people in Idah. And you say no, it's a reverse migration. These people that were in Idah was formerly owned by the Igbo. How? It's not written in any document.
Yeah, Navigolo.
Ajaje no, ọkpọkpa no, makwo no, nke onye eri ya kwerio. Afa m bụ Onyekachukwu Ebirim. N'ime last week ụmụ ofu nwanne anyị wakpo Dr. Ogonna anyị na-awe kpa nkata gbasara this identity crisis. Dr. Ogonna sị na ụmụ ndị isi na-ewe bụ ndị Igala, mana ewe si na Igala wee na-yashi back to east, ya bụ nke akpọ reverse migration bụ ndị oyibo. Nawa bụ na we Igala people we bụ ndị Igbo si n'Igbo wee jeme na Igala, maybe na Igala adịghị na-ewe mma agbanwe si na Igala bayashi back to the east. Ndị mmadụ na-asịzi wee na-abụ wee ndị Igala mana abụ na wee ndị Igala. So na our comment section ofu onye Igala masị mba na ọ ga-correct that statement na ọ bụ n'eziokwu, mana tata oyibo ka anyị ka asụ maka ya. Onye anyị na-achọ ikwu okwu bụ onye Igala ka unu na kene ka ọ gwa unu nye niile unu ga-amarị gbasara Igala people. Let's meet you, sir. Hello, sir.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please, I want you to tell us your name and where you are from.
Oh, okay. Thank you for having me. My name is Victor Ugbeda Idakwo. I am a sociologist and anthropologist by training. I am from the state, Idah to be precise.
You are welcome. You know, we have interviewed a lot of people and they keep on mentioning Idah people in Igala. So I want to know much about Idah people. Why are they so popular? Why everybody is talking about Idah people? You cannot mention Igala without mentioning Idah people. So I want you to tell us what you know about Idah people.
Okay, so first, to be sincere with you, it would be so unfair to write the history of Nigeria without mentioning Idah. That is because Idah has always been in the center of attraction for most people in the Middle Belt and those people that live along the Nigeria area. Idah has been word like is an Igala word that states Idabeke. We are not moving again. So that's how Idah came to be. Now, the Igala people as a people, I've always said this, except we just want to deceive ourselves, is a collection of people from here, we come together, blend together, we say, okay, this is our. Everybody used to be nomadic.
The doctor said those names, they are not Igala names. That is what he said in that last video. He said some of the names, those people that claim that they are migrated from Igala, the names they bear is not actually the names of Igala people.
Concerning your last video, I just have to give you this background just to lay foundation concerning the last video. The engineer was saying those people that left Idah to settle in those places in Delta, in Enugu, may not be actual Igalas.
Yes.
That's one of the first identity of a man is name. If I should settle down and live in Abuja, even though you can live in Abuja, the whole day you might not even see one baggy man. But the names of the areas, the names of the settlements Whether you are a visitor or not, you call Buzape, you call Pape, you don't know the meaning. You can't change the name of those areas. Born in Ida, my fathers were born in Ida. There are places in Ida that signify of Idoma people that live in Ida. We have Kwarafa, but there's no place in Ida that signifies early settlements of Igbo people in Ida. Let me give you a good example. Have you heard of Uzo Wani in Enugu State? I don't know if you
In,
know Ugurugu.
where?
Uzo Wani local government of Enugu State. I'm not sure if I'm calling it rightly. In Ugurugu community in Enugu State. So there are 9 clans that form that place. Let me give you an example of a name change and other view. The 9 clans here, Obata, Obata in Igala is suffer. You hear places of like name like Ateida, Adejo, you hear Ofuloko. These names you are hearing in Ogurugu, if you come to Ida today, you have or you go to any part of Igala land, you see those names of Ofuloko, Adejo, people still bear Idoko, people still bear Onoja in Igala land. Most of the Igala local government in Kogi State, you hear places like Allah. Allah is plenty. Allah is an Igala word to just signify a place. A, Allah is near joy, like Allah. So people name it as their community. So when you hear those kind of names, like somebody telling you that I watched that interview when you ask that man to call the names of his grandparents. Yes, when you ask him to call the names of his fourth parents, if he can, he couldn't mention them because it's not rooted in the history.
I heard that there's a part of Igala people that speak Igbo.
That's a Dolu part.
I don't know.
No, I am telling you those people. See, we have community. You understand my statement? I say no community is homogeneous. No singular particular tribe make up a community. It's not that way there. This Igbo identity that we carry today, this Yoruba identity that they carry today, it was a colonial, what's it called, station. It was not that old. People that migrated to Nigeria, people that, if you are not, people were already landlords in Nigeria before the 13th century. We call ourselves Kwarafa group. Kwarafa is just a confederation of people of plenty languages. We have the Igalas, we have the Ebiras, we have the Domas, we have the Jukuns. These are people, they are different tribes, but because of intermarriage, live together and say, let us, like we have in present Nigeria now, this is our country. Everybody don't, but because of kingship, rulership, this we have a problem in Nigeria now. People migrated, and before 13th, 14th century, people already have a nobody was nomadic again. People already have a permanent settlement. That's why you have places like kingdom of Atof Idah as the capital of Ata, and on the formation of kingship already. But people in the southeast, as the case may be, do not practice what we call centralized kind of system government. So we have in the Niger area has always been the attraction, economic attraction to people. I don't know if you can hear me. Niger area has always been an economic attraction. So on the other bank of the river, the beliefs were already established. So the attack did not go forward again. What he did was to just create his own kingdoms. That was why the Jukums now were now trying to invade. So the pressure from Jukums were now pushing Igalas to go down to northern Igbo part of the northern Igbo side.
In which other part of Nigeria, apart from the east, which other part of Nigeria Igala people dominated?
Dominated law where they can be found. We are major densely populated in Kogi State, but we have brothers down to Bronu, down to Wukari, down to Nasarawa, down to Delta, down to Anambra. Commissioner of Anambra, Commissioner of Health, somebody in Mali is from Anambra, is an Igala speaking communities. You can verify. So names of people change over time. If I still have a cousin brother that marries from Ninth Mile, his name is Ifechukwu. My direct cousin brother, his name is Ifechukwu. Tomorrow now, you tell his son that I'm Igala. And the son will say, Daddy, what is your name? He say Ifechukwu. And the son will say, No, you are not Igala. That because we marry, we travel. We travel, we do businesses. We mix. The only people that are visitors to Nigeria, we try to put together, like I said, the only people that are visitors to Nigerians are people that came in the 16th centuries, the Fulanis, the chief people that came from Cameroon and Congo. If not, Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, Idoma, Igala, all these people have they've been together all this while. So what the colonial master just did was just to bringing everybody together and forming what we now call Nigeria. That's why you see when Nigerians say we should separate Nigeria, I'll just laugh because they don't know history. Even the formation of Onitsha, are you aware that it's being a group of Igbo and Igala that is the formation of Onitsha town? If you go there to today, they do the burial rites for the Obi of Onitsha. Please verify if even the culture of we give our daughters out, but if our daughters if they are dead, please bring them back to us. Those people still practice it. We have what we call a masquerade. You see those cultures, people they have lost the language because of what they call uh, the creation of state and what have you. They've not the way they speak their own Igala is far different from the way I speak. Even in the same Kogi state, from Akwa, they speak different, a bit different from me from Idah. But we still recognize ourselves. And okay, I want a name like Odomagu. My mother's village name is Ubedomagu. You still find Odomagu in Fan Anambra. But those people may not even be a Igala name today. But because of the parent married Igala, Igbo, and other groups that are there, that doesn't say we, uh, they don't have Igala blood in them. So the migration like this, and people still came like this. We do have Igbo communities in Igala, in Odolu, in Igalamela. Those people also migrated from the east, that place. They relate their kindred in the east. So it's many people in Delta, Okwanyi, when a first class chief will tell you that his parents, his father, their lineage, they are Galas. If not the religious activities to become a king, you have to come down and say it. So we are not saying everybody in Ukwanyi, everybody in Delta, we are not saying everybody there is Igala. But the families that are Igalas, they know themselves. If they tell you, don't bully them to say they are not Igalas. You don't know where you are. That so this that it was a reverse migration, totally not correct. Because if it's a reverse migration, if you come to Idah today, we should be able to see place called Obi Chena or Obi something or Obi something. But in Idah today, you still have Kwarafa quarter, you still have Idoma quarters, you still have all those names of people that are no longer in Idah. You still have their identity that you can refer to in Idah. But no identity suggests that Igbos have lived in Idah as landlords before maybe war or anything chase them out of Ida. No. So if your parent or your mother told you that their genealogy is coming from Ida, they are correct. It's possible now you've lost the language. It's possible now you don't even have the name again. We are not saying come back, but we are trying to tell you that Nigerians have been living together all this while. And that's the purpose of this program to reunite us in consciousness. We have been living together. We know people that are visitors. So when people build tribalism, do all this, I wonder because I can only tell you of my father's cousin and my mother's cousin. I don't even know about my grandmother's cousins or my father's great grandfather's cousin. It's a whole lot. But the narration of it was a reverse migration is totally not correct. I'm not saying everybody is in Nsukka Igala, but we have significant number of migrants of Igala identity down to Nsukka. That's why you find plenty Igala words in their Igbo nation, like Akpoko. It's an Igala word for pepper. But if you go to Nsukka, they'll think it's Igbo. Because nobody told them most of them now they are Igbos, but they know the history. All those parts used to come to Idah to collect staff of office from Ata. Ata used to crown them. Now, the formation of Warri town, please go to the kingship, the people, the landlords, and ask them. It's three entity: Igala, Ishekiri, and Yoruba. They are the landlords of Warri.
Wow.
Go and ask them. These things are documented. When they wanted to do the local and Cotton carry fee, when the white men wanted to, they came to that. It was that sat sign. If it's not your house, why will I sign? If it's not my land, why will I sign? In fact, after that, put his signature and signed. The first is Sunupe of Nupe town are the sons of Ataigala.
Wow.
Go and read IBB book. He still wrote it. The latest book he launched last year. He still reiterated that fact until the jihadist Fulani came and dethroned that dynasty. So the first Etunu Ifa kingdom rose to height around 13th, 14th centuries. That was this bank of the river Niger was totally controlled by the Igalas. That's why when you see Igalas expanding, and if they expand towards that Benin side, because of suspicions and everything, Oba of Benin will send his own group to come and be monitoring them. That's why you see the mixture is always Igala Benin, because these guys were trying to expand. Oba of Benin was trying to monitor them so that they won't encroach into his land. Those times too, we have treaties. We used to trade together. They will give us slaves, palace guard. We send people to them to build, to work for them. Those guys will not come back. They'll stay over there. So their generation now they claim their Edo. But some of them, if you trace it very well, their Igalas are left went to work with Oba of Benin that never came back. That's why you see them along that river bank. If you know that as very well. Then we have people too in Ida that came from Kano, Bebeji. We call them Angwa people. They are still in Ida today. So when they tell us they are Angwa people, we don't fight them. We don't even bully them to say you must say you are Igala. Well, so why will our people in Southeast and South say they are Igala and they'll say it's a lie and they'll start insulting them that they don't know where they are coming from? If you go to Angwa in Ida today, they still celebrate their day every year and they go to Atas Palace. They dress in their regalia as Hausa Fulani Hausa people. Every year. Some of them extended part to Ampa. So we have an Angwa in Ida, we have these things I'm saying are verifiable. Take a talk to Ida, go and ask of Angwa people. Ask them, are you Igala? They'll tell you no. Our forefathers came from Kanu. They came to help Igalas to fight during House Bini and Igala war.
I say I used to wonder because in Kogi State there are a lot of languages. You can find somebody who speak Yoruba in Kogi State. You can find somebody who speak Hausa and they say they are from Igala. I wonder.
That's what I'm saying. Because we've been living together, because we have been one all this while. Our fathers have been playing together. The Ata Egba, his mother is Igbo. There's a place he gave to his mother's people to come and stay when he became the Ata of Igala. That place is still in Ida. It's called Okenya. Go ask anybody either. Go and tell them you are from where. They'll tell you Kenya. It's presently in Igala Mela local government. Their origin is Igbo, but today they are Igala. But if they tell their people they are Igbo, we don't fight them. That's my case. We don't fight them that why are you saying you are Igbo? Why you are in Igala land? But why will our people tell you they migrated from Idah? And you say no, it's a reverse migration. These people that were in Idah, Idah was formerly owned by the Igbo. How? It's not written in any document. Even the name Idah means is an Igala word. If you hear Allah, if you hear Onoja, if you hear Idakwo, you see Ebira, you see Igala, you see Idoma. Those guys we have lived together all our life. Ebira followed Igala people from Ukari. They first settled in Ida. All of us first settled in Ida before they crossed over to the Niger to now be staying in Okene. That's why you see our intermarriage, Idoma. If you come to Kogi, you see people speaking Igala, you see them speaking Idoma, you see them speaking Igbo. But I don't know if you know this village, Otukpa branch. If you come to Otukpa branch, everybody in that community speak three languages. But everybody knows it's a boundary town. They speak Igbo, they speak Igala, they speak Idoma. But if you call this one, you are Igbo, you say no, I'm Igala. Because this one will be Igala Igbo, Igbo versus Igbo. Everybody know themselves. But we've been living together, we are brothers.
Thank you so much. Thank you for
Welcome.